Tonight, dozens of people have been cleared out of a massive homeless encampment near the Bruce Vento Nature Sanctuary in St. Paul. City leaders called it a health and safety hazard and cleared it today. Since that encampment went up in August of 2023, they say police have responded to more than 400 calls there and 50 calls for fire and medical help. Those living at the encampment were given a week's notice to leave, but shelters in the area have very few, if any, beds available. Joe McCoy is here now with how St. Paul is dealing with dozens of people who now need somewhere to go. Joe?
Yeah, Julie, right now there are 148 people living in encampments in St. Paul, 31 more than this time last year. And those in the encampment near the Bruce Vento Nature Sanctuary now need another place to go. But this is not a one-size-fits-all solution. While playing his PVC pipe flute, Alan Zhang warms his feet as the encampment near the Bruce Vento Sanctuary in St. Paul is bulldozed away. Alan says he found a sense of community at the encampment that at its peak housed 56 people.
I've been living here for almost a year now.
He lived in a tiny home at Mosaic Christian Community for a year, but felt the environment wasn't right for him.
After community, they go home to a loving family, and I go home to my rock and my heater or my air conditioner, my fan, and it gets really lonely there, right?
We're trying to connect them with more stable housing, not an overnight shelter. An overnight shelter is a last resort for most people.
St. Paul's Director of Safety and Inspections, Angie Weesey, says the encampment had to be cleared for health and safety reasons. But the city was able to place a handful of individuals in apartments.
Our one couple who was here from the very beginning went into stable housing. That was so much of a win to be celebrated.
We have been full, and we have continued to utilize our overflow bunks and cots in our chapel area for emergency shelter.
The problem is that availability remains a concern at shelters like the one at Union Gospel Mission Twin Cities, who sometimes have to send people to one of the 4 warming shelters in Ramsey County.
We don't want to see folks outside on Sunday. What I heard last is a high of 0.
But some people, like Alan, prefer to stay outside.
Are you confident that you're going to be able to stay warm this upcoming week with sub-zero temperatures approaching?
Yes, I am. I think I just went through so much that the cold is not cold to me anymore.
Now, Alan says he will move to another encampment about a mile away from the one he was at. I reached out to every homeless shelter in Ramsey County. All of those that I heard back from said that they were either full or completely full, or close to it. And for context, Union Gospel, they have 390 beds at their shelters alone. Julie.
All right. Thank you, Joe.